Chapter 3, Part 3, Trend Analysis. Trend analysis compares company performance over a period of time and is just as important as industry comparisons. This slide illustrates trend analysis in the computer industry from 1988 to 2012. It is often said that or questioned if financial analysts are friends or foes to investors. So what we're looking at now is the conflict between financial analysts and their ability to remain objective in their analysis given the relationship their firm may have with the company being analyzed. Inflation has impact on financial analysis. It has an impact on profits. First in, first out, or FIFO inventory valuation during inflation periods understates the cost of goods sold and might cause inventory profits. The use of replacement cost accounting reduces income and interest coverage during inflationary periods. And a leveling off of prices, referred to as disinflation, may cause a reduction in profits. This slide shows some important bullet points on inflation and the fact that financial reports could be distorted by not considering inflation and the effects on financial analysis. There's also an impact on the asset value. Assets on the balance sheet are recorded at cost. In inflationary periods, the replacement cost of long-term assets may greatly exceed the reported values. The use of replacement cost accounting increases asset values during inflationary periods. This increase lowers the debt-to-asset ratios, but does not necessarily enhance the firm's ability to service its debt. Let's take a look at this comparison of replacement in historical cost accounting. In a situation where we're raising capital, investors generally require higher rates of return during periods of inflation. Although earnings may drop because of disinflation, the declining rate of return demanded by investors may cause the value of a firm's securities to increase. The movement away from financial assets, stocks and bonds, into tangible assets like gold and silver by investors during periods of inflation make it difficult and more expensive for firms to raise capital. Likewise, the reverse trend during periods of disinflation enhances a firm's ability to issue securities. Other elements of distortion in reported income come from effect of changing prices, how revenues are reported, treatment of non-recurring items, and any tax write-off policies that may be in place. Let's take a look at this income statement for a few minutes. And if you look at conservative firm A in comparison to the high reported income of firm B. Think about what your observations are when looking at this income statement. More discrepancies come from sales, when a firm may defer revenue recognition until each payment received or full recognition at earliest possible date, or cost of goods sold, use of different accounting principles, LIFO versus FIFO, last in, first out, or first in, first out, in varying treatment of R&D costs, etc. Also, extraordinary gains and losses, including extraordinary events in computing current income versus leaving them out, or under net income, use of different methods of financial reporting, inclusion or exclusion of extraordinary gains or losses. Each item in financial statement is analyzed rather than accepting just the bottom line figures. So we've wrapped up ratio analysis for Chapter 3. I hope you've enjoyed this PowerPoint in lecture, and we'll see you in Chapter 4.